next comedian. She is not famous, but boy, is she funny. Give it up and keep it going for Joy Moore.
So a little bit about me. I was diagnosed with autism in 2011, and after all these years, I'm tired of all the bullshit autism stereotypes. Not all of us are nerds obsessed with trains who refuse to make eye contact. No. Contrary to popular belief, some of us are actually nerds obsessed with dinosaurs who refuse to make eye contact. And it's important that I, as a nerd, distinguish myself from the geeks because geeks and nerds are two completely different things. So, for example, I don't watch Star Wars, but I have a degree in astrophysics. I don't watch anime, but I speak Japanese. And I don't watch hentai porn, but I do know how to write the word hentai in Japanese. Even though I don't watch porn, I do know all the scientific names for the human sexual anatomy. Here's a fun scientific fact. Semen contains trace amounts of cadaverine and putrescine. Okay, so the chemicals found in semen are called cadaverine and putrescine, the chemicals that make dead bodies smell like dead bodies. Which means that guys don't actually get boners, their dicks are just in rigor mortis. I actually got some recent news that broke my nerd heart. It turns out that one of the people on Epstein's flight logs was Stephen Hawking. So with R. Kelly, I had to separate the art from the artist. Now I have to separate the science from the scientist. This is bullshit. I may be smart when it comes to math, but I'm a complete imbecile when it comes to pronouncing words correctly. So I was at this bar in New Orleans recently, and I was looking for a fruity drink that didn't taste like alcohol because I'm a pussy. So I ordered the daiquiri. Yeah, which I later learned was pronounced daiquiri. Like, I think daiquiri is like my cousin or something. Speaking of negative black stereotypes, I actually have a favorite racial slur. This obscure racial slur for black people is called smoked Irishman, and it doesn't sound really that serious. It sounds very wacky, and fun fact about me, I got my 23andMe results, and the two biggest components of my ancestry were Nigerian and Irish, so this racial slur looked like it was customized just for me. So last thing before I get out of here, I hate Twitter. It's like a cesspool of people who are obsessively nitpicky about what they consider to be masculine and feminine. There are these people who use wolfpack terms like, oh, I'm an alpha. Like, these people are so obsessed with gender, they're even more obsessed with gender than the gender studies majors that they mock online. But I saw this person on Twitter who did not like the Minnesota Vikings because he thought purple was a girly color. Purple is literally light with a wavelength of approximately 350 nanometers. It has no gender. Like, what's next? The alpha wolves on Twitter getting pissed that their lungs are pink? I'm gonna chain smoke Marlboro cigarettes and give myself emphysema and turn my lungs black so that they won't be that pussy pink color. And then they'd have to get a lung transplant to save their life, which is pretty ironic because you literally have another man's body part inside of you. That's like the gayest fucking thing ever. And I know what you're thinking. Wouldn't it be straight if he had a woman's lung inside of him instead? And the answer is no again. Oh, what's wrong? You need a girl to help you breathe, you pathetic beta pussy. All right, thanks, that's my time.